Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Really appreciate you being here. So last 4 days or so, went to Orlando, Florida for a big conference. It's the first ever political conference I've ever been to. So that's kind of a big deal in and of itself. Not gonna lie, I'm like super fried right now. The flight left, or I had to get up at 3:15 in the morning to go catch the flight. Landed in Orlando sometime like 9 o'clock or so. And then, yeah, I went to all these different these talks. Learned a whole bunch of stuff about political stuff I didn't realize. And then afterwards, went out to the bars, closed out the bars every night, got back up each morning, and went back to breakfast. Each breakfast I was there by like 8 o'clock, and then the whole time I was there, I was mingling and coordinating, networking, then went a bunch of several hours worth of talks, and then went back to lunch, networked, talked to a whole bunch of people, went back to a bunch of talks, went for dinner, networked, talked a bunch with a whole bunch of people, and then afterwards went for more talks, and then started to party. So end of the night, party hard, where I went out and socialized, networked, and talked with a bunch of people. So it was that, like, on loop for, let me see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. I was supposed to have a full day for free, but it ended up being a whole other day. So I thought I was gonna like hang out by the pool and check out the water park, do the little slides and the lazy river and whatnot. But instead, I got to go to candidate training, which was a lot more useful, but nowhere near as relaxing. So again, got up early after closing down the bar the night before. Went to breakfast by like, I think 9 o'clock on that particular one. I was dragging anchor. And then crammed a whole bunch of information on how to run a campaign, how to raise money, how to do volunteers, how to manage a team, how to sign up for, you know, what all you need. But it was a lot. So, and then went to break for lunch, socialized, networked, broke off for dinner, socialized, network, and then caught a flight that I was almost late for. So anyway, I made a video of all this stuff and just did like a quick little video reel. It's still processing and uploading. So I was hoping it would be done before I went into the stream, or before the stream started, but it took a little longer than expected, and it's still kind of chugging away. So I was hoping to like review the video, pause, like talk about this little thing, and then go on. But that's not happening, so I guess here we go. Yeah, so anyway, I just absolutely been dead tired, like super exhausted. So it's funny, like I was leaving the flight, or leaving the hotel to catch the flight, and I'm just like, my introvert side is kicking in. I'm a very extroverted introvert, but I am definitely an introvert. So when it came time to like be done with the event, and my brain was like pudding, especially by the end of it. Like the last hour of the candidacy lesson, which that went from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So it was a lot, and we had 2 30-minute breaks for food. And that was it. It was just like go, go, go the whole rest of the time. So anyway, so at least like the last hour, I was like just sitting there watching somebody say words like I was mentally done. But anyway, so I was like totally spent, tapped out. And then we get on this Uber, and it was just this sweet little old man. And we get into the car, and he's like, "Oh, hey, so y'all from Orlando?" And all this kind of stuff. And we're like, no, we're heading home. And then I'm like doing everything I can to fight to like hold it together to like try to converse with this guy, because I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude. But anyway, so it gets to the point where I'm like telling him, yeah, I did this political conference, first political conference I've ever been to. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm just like absolutely wiped out. Like I've talked with so many people and all this kind of stuff. And he was like, oh, okay. Yeah, so my dog, I've got this really cool dog, and he just like like totally ignored the hint I'm trying to drop. I'm like, dude, I can't right now. Fortunately, Candace, my girlfriend, was with me, and she was nice enough to like, she talked to him, and I would just like passed out basically, sitting on my bag. But allegedly, so my little brother, he edited the video for me, and I haven't seen the final product, so I want to be a little bit surprised, but apparently it's good. So. But he's claiming that it's able to be watched, so I want to see if I can actually watch the video or not. I'm not sure if my headphones are gonna work, but we shall see. Anyway, doing everything I can right now to stay as chipper as I normally am, but my goodness, yeah, I had a full work day and was trying to catch up and follow up stuff, get ready for this. But we'll see how it goes. So I should probably hit screen sharing or something before I do this. How do I play this video? All right, so in case you're not aware, I'm an idiot, especially when it comes to technology. I'm like a premature boomer. I don't know how to make technology work. So I want to see if I can figure out how to make this play. And yee, that is terrible quality. That is really pixelated. Yeah, well, I guess we'll try it. Little brother's like, it's okay. It's just lower resolutions, like saying Hitler was not a nice guy. So, Josh. But anyway, gosh, I'm stalling. I just need it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I think I am gonna post the video separately. That way, it's not all of this gibbering, whatnot. But anyway, here goes nothing. Oh gosh, that is the wrong screen. Ah, it's the wrong screen. Like I said, I'm bad at technology. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? It's on the wrong monitor. Which monitor? How do I do this? Camera display capture. It needs to be screen. Oh gosh, display screen 2. Nope, that's definitely the wrong one. Let's go with there we go. Okay, now it's the right one. So embarrassing. Anyway, let's go. I just gotta hit the play L button. Oh, is my shoot? It's not working. The audio's all right. So it's gonna do a loop, a feedback loop, because my headset's not set up, and the only way to fix it is to restart my computer. It's just great. Oh gosh, this is not what I was hoping for at all. Anyway, tell you what, I'm just gonna finish my recap, tell my thoughts, and then I will just upload the videos separately for your own personal enjoyment. So one of the whole reason why I heard about this conference was because one of my all-time favorite YouTubers, Brandon Herrera, the AK guy, he mentioned in the tail end of one of his videos, like, hey, I'm gonna be speaking at this conference, it'd be cool if you check it out. So I was like, I'll do that. Like, one of my friends was like, hey, there's cheap airline tickets to Paris one time, or there's cheap tickets to Paris during this date. So I was like, I'll do that. Another friend was like, hey, Iceland tickets are cheap right now. Gosh, I'm so like brain fried, sorry. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Anyway, moral of the story is, short story long, I'll just do something. So if somebody's like, hey, we should do this, most people are like, yeah, that'd be cool. And then there's no follow through. I'll be like, okay, and then follow through with it, typically. But anyway, this is one of those moments. So he was there, and it was my goal to have a drink with him and to have a conversation and hopefully get him to like me enough to where he would want to have me on his, as a B-reel guest, his other channel, which is like his behind the scenes, like not his serious stuff. So have me on as a guest sometime, maybe even be on Unsubscribed podcast with Donut Operator, Eli Double Tap, and Batty. Because I think I'd probably fit in well with those guys, especially doing like a stream podcast type thing. Anyway, so that was my big goal. Just wanted to see him, hang out with him. Also to see Tulsi Gabbard speak. So she was at the conference, and I was really, really excited about that. So anyway, there we go. Oh, I'm not doing the right screen. Sorry, this whole time I thought I was doing the full screen me chatting. Well, that's embarrassing. Oh my gosh, I'm so fried right now. Anyway, so I finally got to meet up with Brandon Herrera. He's actually like a super cool guy, like super nice guy, very down to earth. I expect him to be like, hey, yeah, it's cool, nice to meet you, and then like shake a hand and then move on. But no, he was actually like not super lingering, but a lot more lingering than I had anticipated. So it was really cool. I actually got to hang out with him. Bought him a drink. Originally he said he doesn't let people buy him drinks, but second night it's like, you know what, I trust you, man. And then I got him a drink. But anyway, that's kind of cool. But I told him, it's like, hey, I've got a YouTube channel and I'm doing like a kind of a video vlog of this. Is it cool if I get a video of us together? He's like, yeah, absolutely, man. That'd be super cool. So anyway, so I'm trying to do like the selfie and I accidentally double tapped the recording. So it's literally like a 2-second clip and it's not great. So, but yeah, he was like, why are you not subscribed to this guy yet? But yeah, all that got cut out. So that was awkward. And yeah, oh, the other thing is I didn't have the so I have a shotgun mic that I always speak through, especially when I'm streaming. But I didn't want to have that in my pocket because the whole conference, all weekend, I just walk around with the camera in my pocket, and I just bust it out, take some like video clips and whatnot. But I thought since there was no shotgun mic, because I didn't want to have this big arm like sticking off the top of it, being all flimsy and weak and whatnot. So I decided to take that off and reserve that for streams exclusively. And then I did stuff. I forgot. Oh yeah. So because of that, I was thinking like there's no audio. So, and I kept telling everybody, it's like, oh yeah, don't worry. It doesn't matter what you say because there's no audio. There's no way to record what we're saying right now. It's like, okay, so we just like said whatever. Turns out it's like, not only was there audio, but there was great audio. Like I don't even need a shotgun mic for this camera apparently. So that was awkward. So I recorded a bunch of stuff and it's just like gibberish, and I was not realizing there needed to be gibberish. In fact, there's some pretty funny, awkward things that were said on camera, but I think my little brother edited those out from what I recall. But anyway, I don't know if it's done yet, but even so, I'll have to post a second video right after this one. But my thoughts were, I went into it expecting very little to nothing. I wanted to not do any research into the group, it's YAL, Young Americans for Liberty is the conference. And I was thoroughly impressed. I was very surprised. It was really, really good. It had this like two classes of people. They're either really young and painfully awkward, or they were like reasonably young and these super aggressive go-getters, like high accomplishment. I can't talk. These people that have high accomplishments, like half the people I met were like, yeah, I'm running for Congress, or I have this non-for-profit. One guy was like, yeah, I run 6 non-for-profits in Rhode Island, and I like fly all over the country and all this kind of stuff. Shout out to you, Larry, if you're watching this. But yeah, met a couple millionaires, made some really good connections. So that's probably the highlight of the trip. I learned a lot of like useful stuff, but really the best part was just networking with all the cool people. Like, I believe I genuinely made some, like at least a couple like good friends as a result of this trip. So that was neat. But yeah, I think I'm running a little bit longer than I wanted to. I'm just kind of jabbering now. I will say though, that last day, the candidacy training class was a bit much. It was really dense, and it was at the very end of the trip when I was like absolutely dead. So I probably gleaned less from that than I would have hoped to have because I was so mentally fried, like totally lacked the mental capacity, especially after like being super extroverted for several days straight and then operating on like 3 to 5 hours of sleep each night, doing that for I think 4 nights. So yeah, it was rough. Not gonna lie, this morning it was so hard to get out of bed. I woke up like I think 9 o'clock and was like, yeah, I could easily sleep for 2 more hours, like no problem. But you know, had work, had to get caught up from the week and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's all I got. I could keep going, but I'm just like rambling at this point. So I really appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. So if you like this kind of stuff, let me know, mention in the comments. If you like the video in general, do me a solid, like leave a like. It really helps me out with the algorithm. Maybe you'll be able to get my ideas out more. So that'd be super cool. But for now, take care and stay classy.